Well, good Saturday morning. We do have this winter storm that is headed our way. We've got all types of precipitation on the table. We're going to be seeing snow, sleet, freezing rain, regular rain within this system. We do have most of the area that's under a winter storm warning from 1 p.m. today until 7 p.m. on Sunday because of that. So as we get into later on this evening, after about 7 p.m., we'll start to see that snow moving in from the west to the east. That'll last through the overnight hours. We are going to be seeing some accumulations. We're looking at not really much across northeastern North Carolina. Could be seeing up to 5 inches for our more northern communities. Then as we head into Sunday, temperatures get a little bit warmer. We'll see some rain along the coast, but inland looking at seeing freezing rain. That could be leading to 1/4 to 1/2 inch of ice accumulation, which is going to be causing power outages. We're looking at downed trees, and we are going to be seeing a glaze of ice on the road, making a lot of roadways impassable. It's also windy throughout this system. We'll see those northeast winds about 20 miles per hour, gusting to 35 miles per hour. So we are going to be staying cold as we head throughout the entire day today. Cold weather advisory that is in effect for this morning, but really temperatures don't warm up that much throughout the day today, so hypothermia is a risk with prolonged exposure. If you have to be outside, make sure that you're bundling up in layers, covering all exposed skin. If you don't have to be outside, just stay inside for today. Highs reach into the upper 20s, feeling like we only reach into the mid-teens as we're going to be staying windy throughout the entire day today. As we get into the day on Sunday, temperatures start to warm up, but we still stay windy, still making it feel colder out there. Feels like those mid-20s as we get into Sunday morning. By the afternoon, feeling like the mid-20s inland, mid-30s for our coastal communities. Staying cold as we're heading into the day on Monday and really throughout the week after the system moves through. So we're going to be looking at the broad picture of the system right here. That is all headed our way as we get into later on today. So throughout the daytime hours, we'll stay dry, holding on to a lot of that cloud cover. Closer to 7 p.m., that's when we'll start to see that snow working its way in from the west to the east. We'll see that snow lasting through the overnight hours, becoming heavy at times. Across northeastern North Carolina, you're looking at having a mix. Could be seeing some sleet out there, could be seeing some rain snow mix as well. That lasts through the overnight hours. Then as we get into the early morning hours on Sunday, this is around 4 a.m., we'll start to see that warmer air working its way in. So we'll see some rain that's along our coastal communities, continuing to expand more north. This is around 8 a.m. We'll see all of that rain across all of our coastal communities. Freezing rain for our inland communities. That's going to be the setup lasting throughout the entire day on Sunday. So Sunday afternoon, same situation in the evening hours. Eventually, as we get into the overnight hours, we'll see this system pushing out of here. Should be dry by Monday morning. Can't rule out a stray lingering drizzle out there throughout your Monday morning hours. Now, as far as that snow accumulation as we head throughout the night tonight, not looking at much across northeastern North Carolina, maybe a very light dusting at most. 1 to 2 inches closer to the Virginia border, across south side as well, and then through the peninsulas as well as the eastern shore. 2 to 5 inches is what we're looking at for those snowfall accumulations. To put a few more numbers on there, this is what our future track is predicting for you. We're looking at a lot of this melting as we head throughout the day on Sunday, as we see a lot of that rain coastal communities. Now the ice, that's a really big concern for us. For our inland communities, we're looking at anywhere from 1/4 to 1/2 inch of ice accumulation. That is where we are going to be seeing a lot of bad conditions that could be happening. We're looking at in these black shaded areas, power outages, trees that are going to be getting knocked down with all of that ice. And we are looking at having a lot of those roadways becoming covered in a sheet of ice, likely making it impassable. That's as we get closer to I-95. So just keep that in mind for the day on Sunday. If you don't have to be anywhere, don't travel throughout this storm throughout this weekend. Now, if you have to drive someplace, make sure that your car is prepared. Make sure that you have a full gas tank, you check your fluids, check your oil level, and make sure your tire pressure and tread is good. Also, have a winter emergency kit inside of your car, jumper cables, flashlight, first aid kit, water, have that ice scraper, a shovel, a blanket, and have a portable cell phone charger. Also, speaking of that portable cell phone charger, make sure that all of those are charged up inside of your home, because if you're expecting to see some power outages, which I do expect, especially for our inland communities, you want to make sure that all of your electronic devices are charged. Also, you want to try to keep that warmth in as much as possible. So keep your doors, windows, blinds, curtains closed to help contain that heat within the house. If you have a generator, use it outside. You do not want to use that inside, and you make sure that you're using blankets to keep warm. Speaking of a generator, you make sure that you have that generator placed 20 feet away from the house and use a high quality extension cord. forward. Keep it outside. Never run it inside, including the garage. That is not good. That's where we could be seeing some carbon monoxide poisoning happening. And make sure that you are keeping an eye on it. Check the oil filters. Make sure that everything is really good as that is going to be running. If you have to be driving anywhere, you happen to come across some of that ice and you're sliding, turn into the slide. Keep your front wheels in the same direction that the rear of the vehicle is going. So make sure that you are not going to overcorrect. Try not to panic and just turn into that slide until you gain control of your car once again. As we head throughout this weekend, dealing with that mixed precipitation, then that will be coming to an end on Monday morning. After that, we'll be staying decently dry. We do have a chance for a couple of snow rain showers on Thursday, but we do stay very cold throughout this week. Highs low to mid 30s, overnight lows in the upper teens to the low 20s.